Right now with capitalism, all of the gains in automation, it goes to the owner class. All you have to do is have everyone be an owner, and now suddenly any gain in automation is a gain for everybody. If you grow just one thing, it may not grow as well as if it grows with another thing. A good example of that is called the Three Sisters method of farming.
There is definitely multi-apartment buildings or multi-families that do passive design.
$100 million that they gave to Joe Rogan that they would kind of be out if they breach contract. Is that a bigger number? Or is 2 billion a bigger number?
I don't know, Zach.
It's a tough one. I
It's
know.
really hard.
And maybe comparing numbers is not Jeremy's strong suit. Gotta go kill a Jenny.
I still don't think you should kill her. I don't think it's a good idea.
It's a ghost, dude. Welcome back, everybody, to Bread Theory. So we are continuing on in our SJWitcher series, trying to keep our man Geralt on the right path. Actually thinking about the moral consequences of our actions, and just doing the best we can in a fundamentally unjust and cruel world that is the setting of The Witcher 3. So today we are going to start out with some excitement. If you're into racing, for sure, we are in a flashback from the Baron, and he's describing his horse race with Ciri. So that's what we're about to do. I think the race is actually going to start as soon as I unpause it here. So that should be a fun time. All right, let me just get set up here and ready. And as always, this is more of a casual stream. So if you have anything that you would like to chat about, world politics, theory, what's going on in your life, whatever it may be, I'm all ears. I'm open to it. So happy to hear. Let me just get my iPad set up so that I can monitor the chat. And here we are. Okay. I think we're good to go. So let's get into it. So after we finish with this race and we're done with the flashback, we're going to switch our quests over, our quest line back to the Kira Metz line, and we're going to go meet her on the haunted island of Fyke Island and see what's going on there. Just to give you an idea of where we're going. But here we go with the race. Oh boy, I'm all over the place. These controls are really loosey-goosey today for some reason. But we're managing to stay in the front. Hold on one second, there is one thing I want to change. Because this is getting in the way of my stamina thing, so I got to move that out of the way.
Want that horse, don't ya?
Here we go.
Had one just like it.
So it shouldn't be too much trouble to beat the Baron here. As long as I can keep on the course. And that's always the question. Ugh. Lag is not doing anything for me. So we run out of stamina shortly, so we're going to have to position ourselves. Oh no, we might actually make it all the way to the tower just as our stamina runs out. I think we got this. There we go. Not too bad. Serious story of the race. Quest up.
You're wind, not woman. Worthy of the best horse.
I do like the
mare is yours.
Ciri's relationship with the Baron. It's unfortunate that he can't treat all women, especially his wife, this well.
What?
Respect them as equals without, even having to make a pass at them or anything. This is a fun part here. We get to fight a griffin, I believe.
She screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager.
Yeah, convenient, huh?
Every man ran to save his skin, even worried to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Working on it.
And making piss-poor progress.
Piss poor.
They
Did a
split
hell of
up.
a lot more
Hadn't
than you
considered
did.
that possibility before. But don't worry. I'll find Anna too.
I turned a botchling into a lubberkin. Took me on a wild trail. Let's do the Gwent. Let's get him out of the way. I think our card
Ever
deck
play
is strong
Gwent?
enough.
I do.
Yeah, doing
And
a
what's
piss poor
more,
job.
I usually win. If you've a deck, sit down. Outplay me.
Anyway,
and I'll
Geralt has
give
done a
you
hell of a
the
lot more than he has
unique
sitting on his ass here,
cards.
up in his
How's that
little
for
castle.
advertisement?
So we're going to bet a lot of money because we want to take as much as we can from this Baron. Why would you say, hey, want to
Let's
play
lay him
Gwent, but
down.
not now? Let's see what we can do. I don't think I have any new cards since last we played. So we're going to have to make do with what we got. All right, let's just go with this. I took away... I'm thinking Impenetrable Fog is not going to be as important as Biting Frost. Other than that, let's get going. Who do we get rid of? I guess Death Mold. We'll see what we got. We'll get a result on. Just get another middling card. That's quite all right. Since I'm going first, we're just going to play it cool for the time being. See what he's got. How hard he goes. At the very least, we'll get his cards down a little. Probably still beat him. Going hard with the... Oh, if he gets another one of those, it's over. Nope. So we're actually sitting okay. Oh, double it. 29, not bad. Let's get a couple more cards out of him. At the very least, yeah. 32. I think I want to take this round, actually. If that's the best he's got. Ooh. Here's the question. Do we pass Get another card out of him. At least. It's probably going to take at least 2 cards for him to win. I think pass is the move. Actually, is there anyone I would take back? Why don't we actually do that? We're still ahead. 2 more cards. Let's get a couple more cards. That'll be our last move for this round. Oh, shoot. We got a horn out of that. I think that's going to be it. So we'll take this round and we'll keep our momentum. Not bad. That was lucky. That was a lucky grab. Haha! Hey, look at that. Get even another couple cards. Probably going to be that big siege weapon. Oh, you know, let's do this. Let's get some cards. Because he is in a rough spot. Torrential rain. Can we beat 14 is the question. I don't think we can. But we can get some more cards out of him. Let's do this. Let's just do our clear weather. We'll get that last card out of him. Then he'll only have 1 going into the last round. Because he's going to win this round. But there's no way he can defeat us with 1 card. If it wasn't for him playing the Northern Realms, he wouldn't even have that 1 card. Yeah, got a trebuchet. I'm going to humiliate him because he is an arrogant prick. So that means we're going to take this big guy out. We're going to play every card we have just to make him feel pretty bad about it.
You won. A man's only as good as his word. Take the card. I fear Velen's short on worthy opponents. Boat builder in Oroton might be one. There was also an old soothsayer.
Maybe we'll...
Near the windmill last
I think that might be on the way to the island, so we may do some more stuff. Soothsayer's on the other side of the map. We won't get to him for a while.
There's a lad, about as reasonable as an old mare, but he plays a devilish hand. In fact, I don't rightly know that you're ready for him.
I think we are. So we're not going to track that quest. Actually, you know what? We will, just for 1 second, so we can see where they're at. Ah, we got a Dijkstra. All right. Not bad. Let's see. Oh, we got to go. The next one is the man in Orrington. Okay. Yeah, we can do that. That's right on the way. We will check out a few of these points first. So I think we'll come sweeping across the map here. We'll check out those 2. See what these little villages are about. If you can even call them villages. And we'll end up playing the guy in Orrington. Don't think we want to go quite that far out of our way. There'll be other times where we can hit that area up. Yeah, that's fine. We'll leave that for now. Go check out this stuff. I think one of those is probably an abandoned village. This, I'm fairly sure, is just bandits. So we're probably just going to leave that be. Maybe we'll go through just to make sure. But as I remember. Wait, am I level 8 now? Did I not put in a point when I could have? I have no points available. I am level 8 though. Ah, wow. I thought I was 7 still. Good to know. All right, let's get out of here. Is there anything in my inventory that I like to get rid of? Still here. For some reason, you got to read all the stuff on the notice board in order for it to register in the quests. Letter of safe conduct. There's a map that we got to do to get some gear. Cat gear stuff. This is, yep, cat's head pictogram. So we'll do that for now. I don't know why it's not registering that we've read it, but that's fine. Highwayman's notes. Okay. Those should all have been marked as read. I don't know. Don't know why they're like that. That's fine. At some point, we got to get to all these books. Let's see real quick where that cat school stuff is. I would very much like the cat school gear. I think the Griffin school gear is the one that's... Wow, we got all kinds of stuff that's popped up. Lots to explore. So there's one way over there. One here. And one over there in Oxenford. So that'll be good. When we get on the road to Oxenford, because that'll be our next thing after finishing up the Kira quest chain. Man, so many question marks. I thought I had been all through this coastal area, but I suppose I was wrong. I probably just came inland a little bit. Lots to do, lots to do. We will after we finish with Kira, we will continue on with
Plowing hangover.
Cat school is out of my range, but we can still find the diagrams. That's not the problem. The gear itself is out of my range, but finding it should not be. At least I don't think it is. Oh, what have we here?
Wait, Witcher! When you find my daughter...
Wait, anyway, I keep cutting myself off. After Kira, we're going to go find his daughter. We're going to go to Oxenford.
A ragdoll.
And on the way, we'll look up the cat school gear. Hopefully, I'll remember that. Oh, okay. All right. Let's get on our quests again. Yeah, so that cat school gear's out of our range, but Griffin school gear. Let's take a look at that. See if any of that is in our general vicinity. Where is this? Way the heck out there. So yeah, once we get into the Crookback Bog stuff, then it will be time for the Griffin gear. Where is this one? Yep, Crookback Bog. Won't be too long before we get to that. Okay. Good to know. Right now, we are... Oh, should we do the Shrieker? Shrieker's right by here. Let's do that. That's a quick one. We'll get that one out of the way before we continue on with the Kira stuff.
What do you say we hit the high road? Set out in search of fortune.
Folk don't object to your white mug. Fancy an outing to find that she-beast?
Ugh, come on.
I've been the Smiths, lads.
Puke or not to puke, that is the...
Not a bad idea. Nice tits on her.
Fancy a gander at our little stockpile.
Wonder if I can afford that better gear now. I don't think I've had quite enough compensation lately. Yeah, not yet. That's too bad. So we got the saddle already. We don't have those. We don't have enough to get them though. And I don't think we have our saddlebags yet. Oh, we do. We have that. We have enough Guardian saddle. It's just the blinders that we need. Blinders are the least important of the equipment, but they're still worth it. Burning, freeze, that's important too. Poison, that's a pretty good one. Chance to stagger, I don't really care about. Armor piercing, I don't think so. Get rid of those. Sign intensity is very important. Yrden, I don't care about one bit. And now we can get the blinders. Very cool. Anything else? What was this one? In beast clothing, I've already read that one. I think we're good. What is the one I have? So it's only slightly better of a crossbow. Got it. Be nice to have it, but I suppose we're okay for the time being. Hmm. 48. I suppose that is a slightly better crossbow. We'll just save for the better one. Eventually, we'll get to have this stuff. I need 2 more levels, though. This would be... Well, I guess it depends on what order we get that Griffin stuff in.
See ya.
So we get that Griffin school gear. Then that's probably even better than the Nilfgaardian gear.
Baron schmarren. If I want to plough some peasant lass, I will.
Wait a minute. I'm not going out of my way, am I? Oh, here we go. Shrieker. Pretty short quest. Meet a cockatrice for the first time. Probably the most funny looking monster in this game. Oh. Let's see what we got here. So JT says at work, but just wanted to pop in and say hi. I hope the stream goes well. Thank you, JT. Really appreciate it. Haven't played the Witcher games for a good long while. I love this series though. So thanks for coming by. Hope you at least get some out of it. If you're at work, maybe you don't have the chance to watch it, and it's a very visual game.
Greetings.
But thanks for the comment.
Yeah.
Okay, contract. Do that Shrieker, because that's
Have you ever
really
welcomed
nearby.
A monster you call a shrieker.
Aye, prowls about it does. Snatches cows and goats mostly.
It's
but
funny.
it won't scorn a man if it runs into one.
There's a
Borzoi,
group of
standing
dogs. It
up
must
to
be
the
at
old
least 3
lord,
of them
well, he said
that live
enough's enough.
across the street from
Claimed
us.
he'd put a stop to it, drive
And
the beast away.
any sort of ambulance, any sort of siren that goes by, they howl like they're being tortured. And their owners never shut them up.
Took a
So
hatchet,
I can feel his
laid
pain.
an ambush for the
And
shrieker
it is all
beyond
hours of the night and
when the
day too.
fields start.
It's the same family who shoots
Where
off
we found
fireworks
him,
in the middle of their little
blood
wooded
splashed
area.
o'er the crown of a tree like gossamer.
Has
Took half a day
giant
to collect the
bonfires,
parts,
plays loud
put
music.
'em
They
in a
just
grave.
they act like they're out in the country, but we are in the middle of St. Paul. Like we're in St. Paul proper. They just happen to have a little wooded area around them. But it doesn't take the noise away. Yeah, we're not going to haggle
High
with
time
people
a
that are in
professional
desperate
took a look at
straits.
this shrieker. Anyone
So
around
we'll
here
just
know
take
more
his
about the
original
beast?
offer.
Borzoi's son Simcoe does. Saw the horror with his own eyes. But you might find the lad hard to chat with. Still mourns his father, methinks.
I see. Where'll I find him?
At me homestead. I took the tyke in when he lost his dad. The mother passed long ago.
All right.
Ruffians to a man, looters, horse and all.
I don't think we'll. Wait. Is he behind? Is this kid behind the place? Oh, there's Simcoe. I suppose we can just go. If we can get through the... Oh, we'll just climb up on the roof. Okay, that works. We'll try and talk to him.
Can we talk?
Let me be.
Oh, poor
Calm
kid.
down. I just wanna...
Go,
That is a
said.
nice collar he's got.
I want to avenge your father, but to do that I gotta know what killed him.
Shrieker killed him. Don't you know?
Oh, poor kid.
That name doesn't mean much to me. Describe the beast. Tell me what it looked like.
Something like a rooster. But
That's
huge.
a good description.
With a lizard's tail.
This is a bizarre creature.
I heard Ruffler barking in the woods. Ran to see what you were on about. There were Dad, in the bushes. A hole through his belly. And he were moaning, screaming. I wanted to help, but how could I? How?
Boy, that's a tough decision. Should I use my Jedi mind trick? It might calm him down. I don't want to force him though. Let's try and be sympathetic.
Nothing you could do for him, kid. Beast has to die, that's all. Leave it to me. Take care, kid.
Yeah, I think that was probably the right call. Although maybe he would be more calm had I used my little power. I don't know. That's a tough one, man. You don't want to be manipulative of people if you can help it. At the same time, man, I just don't know.
My man's got, eh? Not half bad. Got him a bucket of peelings yesterday.
As soon as we get over this bridge, we'll call Roach. Oh, of course. Always behind a fence, aren't you, Roach? Yep. Nicely done, Geralt. Oh, that's right. I can put on his new blinders, too. Let's do that. That is here. There we are. So we are looking pretty good. I have not found a better saddle in the game than the one I have right now. Happy with that. I think saddlebags too. He's a very fancy looking horse. We got. Oh, I thought I saw an enemy up ahead. My mistake. All right. Let's run on over. Find this shrieker. All right. Time to use my Witcher senses. Had something. Oh, that's just a bush. Very important flower, though. Got wolves out there. Yeah, wolves. And we'll leave them be. Not my job to hunt wolves, only monsters. Not. Oh, there they are. Just about to say, I haven't found anything yet. Here's some tracks.
Tracks are irregular here. Monster must have started staggering. Was wounded, most likely.
Cool. Suppose we'll get a new circle after that. Okay, I guess not.
Muzzles caked in blood.
Oh,
Didn't
poor
give up
dog.
without a fight.
No update yet, though. Do we have more tracks? What, like?
Blood. Monster blood.
Okay. I don't know what else I'm supposed to find here. Kinda appears as though we found everything. Follow the bloody trail. I didn't see a bloody trail, though. Oh, here we go. Sometimes those senses just aren't what they need to be. Here's a bloody trail. Okay, and it ends. All right. Oh, he was still finding blood somehow. Very good. Something in there. Oh, something underground. Let's see if we can find cave entrance. Maybe it's burned ruins. Oh, I haven't been here yet. I believe there are things to loot here. There usually are in ruins. Okay, how about we jump over? That's better. Guess this was a lookout tower at some point for Crow's Perch. Ooh. Hey, Griffin stuff. All right. No more chests around here? I thought there might be. Maybe not. Alright. Let's try and go back towards the shore here. Should be... Oh, here's some blood. Here's some blood. Should be looking for a cave entrance, because it looks like it's underground. Here we go. Oh.
Tracks lead to the cave.
The cave.
The cockatrice.
Yeah, I think you probably knew that from the description the boy gave you, but that's all right. That's a very ominous looking cave, huh? All right, let's get ready for a fight. I think Igni's going to be our friend here. Ooh. Oh boy. A little bit of a lair going on.
Sounds coming from above.
He's killed quite a few people. It's amazing that no one has seen him having killed a few dozen people. I can tell why they call it a shrieker.
Not about to leave. Bomb should smoke it out, though.
Alright, drive the monster out of its lair with Samium, Grape Shot, or Dancing Star Bomb. Whoa. Where is it coming from? Over here. Alright. Oh, I don't have any grape shot. Only got a devil's puffball. That's annoying. Is that really the only bombs I got? I do have Samium. What? There we go. Okay, you. Back up here.
It's not here. Must have fled through another exit. Gotta nab it before it gets away.
Okay, run against that wall. Just gonna see if there's anything in here that I didn't see on the way in. Looks like we're good. All right.
There it is. Won't get away this time.
Oh, I swear that hit him. All right, old roach.
What now, you piece of filth?
Okay. Yeah, I should use a potion there. There we go. Almost got him down. Got that burning effect. That always works really well when it hits. All right. Not bad, not bad. Monster heart, monster bone, cockatrice stomach. We got that mutagen, so we can finally do a cockatrice decoction. Decoction, that's what I'm saying. Got a dwarven axe. And a trophy, of course. And let's see what the trophy gives us. Like I said, pretty short little quest there. Not bad at all. Let's take a look at that. Trophy. Yep, don't care about that. We will keep our Noon Wraith bonus from humans and non-humans. Okay. We are low on a lot of things. What's this one? I just used a Thunderbolt. That's strange that it still has to. Maybe it made 3 charges of Thunderbolt. Before we move on, we're going to meditate just for a bit. We'll just do an hour. So we can restore our potions. Now it's raining. Okay.
Faster.
Why are you kicking? What are you doing, you weirdo? We'll go get our reward. And then we'll be on our way down to meet Kira. Well, I don't know if we're even meeting Kira, but going to the island she wants us to go to. I've tried everything to get those Discord notifications to stop showing up on my screen. I've turned off notifications for every board that I'm a part of. I don't know where they're coming from. It's really frustrating. talk to
Read
Chet.
this.
Yeah?
Shrieker won't trouble you anymore.
Thank ye, Master Witcher. Your reward, tain't much, but as they say, take care of the pennies.
Yeah, he can keep the coin. That's
Keep
fine.
the coin.
Poor
You
kid
took
lost
an
his
orphan.
dad.
Need it more than I do.
And they call witches unfeeling, inhuman. Well, I thank ye, from the bottom of my heart.
Is there more I can talk to Chet about? I wouldn't think so.
There are a lot of them beasties you know.
When a wench takes ill, they send her to the woods for kindling, where beasts devour her.
Where did Roach go? Oh, he went and found himself something to eat, huh? Let's get rid of...
Spot of cider for you? Or a bit of dry curd? Me lad, it's not exactly bursting, but what I got's sure to please.
Let's see. See if we can get rid of anything that we got there.
Like to take a
From
look.
that quest. And then be on our way. Dwarven axe. Alright, we'll sell him that one. Ooh, what's this here? Why has it got a thing on it? That's weird. We'll get it. Saddlebags. I wonder if I can sell my old blinders. There we go. We can sell him this ring. Ashes. Smoking pipe. For some reason, he wants a skull. Won't deny him that. Any books I've already read? I really got to start reading these books so I can get rid of them. Oh, he'll take some of this stuff too. Huh? He's kind of a whatever you got sort of guy. Okay. I don't know. We'll sell a couple. Probably doesn't give a good price for herbs. No, he does not. Golem's heart seems like a kind of hard thing to come by. So we won't sell that. A couple of monster bones. Can part with. Little by little, we're building back up. Don't even bother. All right, that's about it. Let's get going.
Farewell.
What was that about? What was that notification? Weird. So what was the book we just bought? Oh. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the importance of that is whatsoever. Let's go find Roach. Nope. Back this way.
Come on.
And off we go.
Daddy says you killed the beast that was eating folk.
I sure did, kid. Alright, let's go towards those question marks. The unknown parts of the map. Ooh. Let's see what we got. Some ghouls. Very good. Why is not working? I don't know.
What now, you piece of filth?
That's it. In fact, speaking of those howling dogs earlier, they must not be out in their yard because I didn't hear them. But man, had they been, that siren that just went by, losing their minds. Ooh, nose is itchy all of a sudden. Oh. Keyboard that's not responding, or what? Let's go blow up this monster nest.
Ghoul nest. Ought to just destroy it.
Ooh. Get my action shot. Looks like a ghoul hopped out right before it exploded. Finally, Glen worked. This ghoul's got spikes. Whoa. It's a really ugly looking ghoul. Hey, liberated a village. That's great. I always love that. That's one of my favorite things to do. People get to start over, build back up. And this time, luckily, we didn't have to murder anybody to do it. So it's a win-win all around. Where's that last ghoul that I got? Oh, I got 50 crowns just for doing that. Not bad. Oh, dang. I guess that ghoul was not lootable, the last one that I got. Oh, well. Now there's a trader in town. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot to loot the ghoul nest. Always goodies in the ghoul nest. There we go. Look at all that nice stuff. Some chitinous shell. I don't know why Geralt always has to point out that the wind is howling. Is it supposed to mean something? Is it like an omen? Is he just like an amateur weatherman? Likes to keep track of these things? Hard to tell. So it's the Boatman's hut. That now is
Greetings.
a free little village. Let's see what you got.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Does he have anything that's really useful? Let's get all that, because that's good stuff to have. Holy buckets. We're not going to get... We'll get one mandrake root. Oh, even he is not given a... Oh, I suppose he is not an herbalist, so never mind. Ugh. Not good price for this stuff. We'll sell one. Sell bits of this and that. Got a bunch of this stuff, so we'll just get rid of a little bit. Lots and lots of leather straps. Important things to rebuild in a village, so I figure I might as well help out that way. We don't have much food ourselves, and we won't sell any of that. Have any books that we've read? I don't think so. Oh well. We'll sell just one. That's all he can afford. Okay. I think we're good here.
Farewell.
Alrighty then. Let's get our next point of interest going. Let's see what this is all about. Feels like something that should have a name and a place assigned to it. Let's see what that is. Man, I still wish I could get rid of these stupid chestplate armors. It's just so dumb. Bits of yarn and felt. I feel like an idiot.
That's it, Roach.
Wolves over that way, so we'll avoid that. Hey, the rain stopped. That's nice. What do we have here?
Must be Honorton. Village from the notice. Necrophages. Great.
Oh, jeez. Get the heck out of there. Oh. Oh. You one-shotted me. I hope I don't have to liberate that last one. Again. I couldn't. His stupid horse was hung up on a fence. What am I supposed to do? Well, at least I know what Honorton is this time. Boy. I would assume it auto-saved after I liberated the village. Here's hoping, though. Level 39, just sitting right there. Yikes. Huh. So I can't really see how many people are watching right now, but if there's anyone out there and there's anything you feel like chatting about, I'd love to know. What are your thoughts on the situation in Ukraine? Oh, thank goodness it did. It did indeed. We probably have to go loot that nest again. Yeah, what are your thoughts on Ukraine situation? I think there are no winners in that. I mean, it's basically just one imperialist power. Oh, I guess we have looted it. Cool. Versus another imperialist backed power. I find it really disturbing how many people have chosen a side in that conflict who typically are against things like war and imperialism. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me, I must say. I wonder if I can do some actually any sort of nope, nothing there that we can do. Dancing star, what do we miss? Oh, that's enhanced dancing star. Moon dust, what are we missing for that? We need quicksilver, okay. Northern wind, missing allspice. Decoctions, we can do the cockatrice decoction. Hey, sure. Might as well do it. Any more oils? Ooh, black blood. Nice. Time slows for a short period. That doesn't seem too useful. This one is really good for hunting vampires and necrophages. Killer whale. I would like to get that one. We need more buckthorn. Cool. What is this now? Chort lure. Oh. I wonder why I would need a chort lure. World map. So we're going to skirt around this time. Hope we'll get close enough that we can mark it out at least, so we know where to go when we're finally level 36 or thereabouts. I just started reading People's History of the World by Howard Zinn. It's one that I've had on my bookshelf forever, but
Faster.
for whatever reason, as an adult, I find it very hard to read print. Whenever I have the time, I just kind of feel like relaxing. Maybe even getting lost in a TV show or something like that. And it just, for whatever reason, I don't tend to read print books. But I have tons of time for audiobooks, and that's been great. Because I have a job right now doing deliveries where I can just listen to audiobooks all the time. So I set myself a goal this year again, 1 book a week, and pleased to be 3 books ahead on that. So my latest one is People's History of the World. Or is People's History of the U.S. or the world? I think maybe it's just the U.S.
Must be Honorton, village from the notice. Except it's awful quiet.
Yep. So hopefully that'll be a marker now. Anyway, really great book. It's some things that I did know about. I knew about a lot of the terrible way that Columbus treated the natives. Basically just saw them as subhuman, enslaved them without a second thought. But I didn't know the degree of cruelty that he and his men would casually inflict on them. He talked about how they would just murder children on a whim, maim them. The population of the islands of, Hispaniola, and so Hispaniola was what is present-day Haiti and Dominican Republic, I think. And then I guess Cuba was the other one they mentioned a lot, but completely decimated the populations to the point where the natives didn't know what to do. They were like committing suicide in order to avoid being captured by just the height of cruelty, Christopher Columbus and his men. And so their population was completely decimated to the point where they listed 0 native population at some point. I don't know if any native population
Come on.
did actually survive, but it kind of sounds like no. Complete genocide of a people, because you can. And that was his stated rationale. We should enslave these people because we can. Because they felt like they have. Oh, okay. They felt, we got superior firepower. We have. Man, this place has been decimated, huh? We have everything that makes us better. Okay, let's read this for a second here. By order of the commander of the Nilfgaardian Army Group Center Camp, the residents of Claywitch and Orrington are hereby ordered to report to Wastrel Manor to perform labor for the Empire. Lists of designated residents and their assigned days of service have been given to the eldermen. Those caught evading their duties shall be flogged, or it looks like their housing shall be destroyed. So these people have really been through the ringer. And this is one of those costs of empires clashing. It's kind of apropos, right? In this game, we have 2 empires. We have the Redanians, which are the last empire of the Northern Realms, trying to fend off Nilfgaard, which is the expansionist empire from the south. Neither of them are good. I think there's a good case to be made that Redania is even a little bit worse, because although it is made of the native population, you know what? I'm not going to loot anything. These people really need this stuff more than I do. Although Redania is made up of the traditional people that have lived here, they also are in league with the Eternal Fire, which are basically the Spanish Inquisition. Ruthless purifiers, that's how they think of themselves, who will murder anyone who they find to be unclean or unworthy. So for that reason alone, I think it can be said that Redania is worse, even though they're trying to fight off the invading armies of Nilfgaard. A lot of parallels. But Nilfgaard themselves, they just want to conquer the entire world. They don't really care about people. They don't care about their own people. They care about ruling. They care about having the power. And, well, individual members of their units, like, different lieutenants and whatnot who are in command of units, do seem to, on average, be more tolerant of others and maybe even actually care about local populace. They still do what they're told. So if they're told to destroy a village, they'll destroy a village. If they're told to conscript all the locals, they will do it without a second thought. There's nothing really going on in this little town, huh? Oh, is this the wandering traveler? Traveling salesman? I don't know how you call him. Let's go over here first. Let's see what this is. And then we will head finally to the fishing village and out to Fyke Island. But yeah, so unfortunately, I had an end strategy for when I got to be like super high level. I was gonna go through and just kill every imperialist warrior, whether it be Nilfgaard or Redania, anyone that's still loyal to either empire. But it turns out you can't do that. The game has made it so city guards and whatnot are always higher level than you by several levels, and if you do end up killing them anyway, they just lie down for a little bit and get back up. So that kind of puts a wrench in that. But the idea, though, is that there's nothing good about empires. There's nothing noble about, upholding either empire. Neither of them are civilized.
Hey there.
Because they own a lot of property or they have made a lot of large cities or whatever, because mostly they've just conquered them. But there's nothing inherently better about an empire. Because in contrast to that, you have the free city, the supposedly free city of Novigrad. And even though it is mostly controlled by underworld factions, none of them are all powerful. I think there's 3, maybe 4 different factions in Novigrad. And any one of them you could fight back against. They're never so high in number that their power is just absolute. So even that is preferable to an empire. Empires are very callous towards the people that they rule over. What do we got here? Oh, it sounds like wolves. Lots and lots and lots and lots of wolves. Lots and lots of wolves. I don't think they're pursuing us yet. Oh, this ruin. So yeah, so that is one of the guiding forces that I use for this game. if I come into a pack of deserters, I just leave them be. Because, for one thing, they're conscripts, almost certainly pushed into a war that they probably don't care about. I'll set that thought aside for a second. I gotta talk to these people.
What are you doing here?
There's a little interesting side quest.
The sun
You'll
flying
see.
from the moon? We're making offerings to the All God, clearly.
The All God.
You too can seek his aid. That's if you got fitting offerings. He scorned ours, and then cursed the old village.
Let's see. What's wrong with your offerings?
So, what's wrong with your offerings?
You needn't mock us. You can see right well we brought scraps. Before the war, I wouldn't give this such to me hounds. But what can we do? Such are the times.
And they're like to get worse. All God said if he don't get a rafter of bacon and a barrel of beer at least, the rivers will fill up with frogs and lotuses or some such will devour the harvest.
Lotuses? Surely they've heard of locusts before. But whatever. I'm gonna go chat with this All God.
I could intercede on your behalf with this All God of yours. Got a feeling we'd come to an understanding.
It's a good thing I have my little magic wand to remove illusions.
Well, I suppose it can't hurt to try.
Illusions.
To speak with him, you have to stand before the altar and cry out, "All God, help a poor wretch in need." Who knows, he might just listen to a foreigner.
There we go. Gonna go talk to this All God.
Oh, All God, help a poor wretch in need. Pretty please.
How dare you disturb my divine rest, mortal?
I dare disturb it because I want your divine self to lift the, curse you cast. Those peasants really don't have.
They must bring worthy offerings or they shall face drought, driving hail, earthquakes, avalanches. I have spoken.
I like how the figure of this god is just a wide open mouth.
Avalanches here.
Not even really a face.
How would that work? No answer from the All God. Fine. We can finish our conversation when I find him. Voice came from underground.
So anyway, nothing good about empires. So when I come across deserters, I just leave them be because they never chose their circumstances to begin with. And really, it's for the best that they left.
There's something here. Need to use the eye.
There's absolutely nothing good about staying within an empire's army, especially if you're forced into it. Let's go see this All God.
What?
Looks like he's doing pretty well for himself.
Disturb my divine being.
Geralt of Rivia. Pleasure. Expected the All God to be corporeal in form, but never thought he'd be corpulent. Fattened up nicely at those peasants' expense.
Absolutely true. He's really taking advantage of them. So here's the thing. How do we play it?
Expense? Not a word about the help I give in return. Blessings, absolutions, enlightened advice. Believe me, these folks need all of it. I'd watch over them still if they fulfilled their end. But lately they offer these pathetic scraps.
War and famine go hand in hand. We learned about that earlier in the history of this stuff, that it was Nilfgaard attacked right as the
That they steal from the
harvest was coming in, or
to make matters worse, you
prevented
cast a
them
curse
from
on
planting it, or something like that.
And I'll not lift it till they bring me worthy offerings. I'm to settle for curds and whey? Not a chance. And you can tell them that.
So I don't want to kill this guy. He's definitely taking advantage. But is that a capital offense? I don't think so. But at the same time, just saying, hey, you guys gotta, putting up with his ruse completely doesn't seem like the right way either. Let's learn a little more about
Been in
him.
this hole long?
For a century or so. One winter I found shelter here. Built a fire so large the flames leapt through the crack, lit the bushes above. I coughed from the smoke, and suddenly heard a peasant. A voice out of nowhere, he called.
Burning
a
bush.
miracle.
Poking a little fun at
I became a god.
biblical stories. Moses in the burning bush. I forgot what this guy is supposed to actually be. I think we'll probably get an entry in the bestiary, though.
Parasite, more like.
Maybe so. But what of Freya and Melitele then, Demanding prayers and offerings, given naught in return? I talk at least.
So I think we'll go the middle round. The middle route. Say, settle for humble offerings.
Listen here, lard ass. You're gonna be satisfied with what you get, or I'll feed you to the ravens.
Plowing reformers. No, fine. I'll accept more modestly. But just till the end of the war, not one day longer.
That's fair, because I don't want to have to kill him. I also don't want these poor people to be taken advantage of when they're already in dire circumstances. Should we loot him, though? That's the next question. Suppose we won't take any food that we find, because then he'll just demand more. Ooh. Good stuff. Ooh, oh, sorry. Hit the wrong button. Won't take any food. Other stuff. He doesn't need that other stuff. He doesn't need diagrams for weapons. What's he gonna do? It doesn't appear to need diagrams for clothing either. We'll take that stuff. I don't know what fiber means, but useful for something. Ooh. It's not. Florins and such. That appears to be nothing. Oh, he's a gurgly sort of fellow, huh? I think that's it for down here. Love the architecture in this game, by the way. It looks very realistic. This is actually the way you would build a cellar in medieval times. All right, let's go talk to these peasants. Tell them what we've done.
Anything new?
Talk to your old god, face to face.
And will he show us mercy?
Now,
He
what do we
will.
do?
Promise to be pleased with whatever you bring.
I told you the All God's merciful, understanding. Thanks, Witcher.
So, I think, yeah, let's still lead them to the truth and let them decide for themselves what they want to do about it.
Oh, one last thing. Did you know there's a crypt beneath this hill?
I mean,
want to take a look sometime.
they obviously take comfort in this
fascinating
thing and thinking it's an all god. But at the same time, they are taking meager resources and giving it to an unworthy creature. Now, what is this here? I guess Geralt's not going to tell me until I've received all of my stuff. Oh, they paid me for it? I feel bad about that. No way to give it back, though. Another 50 crowns. Yikes. I think that's just evidence that this all god is corporeal. See if there's any other lootables about. Does not appear so. Kind of surprised with that. Ruins tend to have more stuff to loot. Oh well. What can one do, though? Wolf's Bane. Alright, let's get out of here. Moving on to the lake, finally. I think that's the best thing to do. It's getting late in my day as well. Let's see what time. Yeah, 11 o'clock. So we got about an hour to go. Probably going to take an hour to do this quest chain and finish it up finally. So that is what we'll do. All right. Secondary quests. What is this one? Oh, Neelan. Oh, yeah. We should do that pretty soon, too. Tower full of mice. Let's see if I'm by any of the damaged shrines real quick. Not especially. There's one there. There's one down there. So that'll have to wait. Oh. Stepjan. Where is this one? Is that the inn at the crossroads? Yeah, inn at the crossroads. Oh no. Stepjan is way up here in Oxenfurt. Well, we'll have to remember that one. We'll probably come across it one way or another. Orrington. I think that's the one we need. Yep, indeed. Cool. We'll go find that guy to play Gwent with, and then we will finally be on our way out to the island. Dang, lots of wolves. Well, we just ignore them. All right. Here we are in Ornt. This guy, as I recall, is a more difficult player. He actually knows what he's doing.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
Build your boats in Pinewood?
Course not. Wench dragged me some pine so I'd make her a cradle.
Boat business not booming?
Not well at all. Ain't no fish.
All right, it's Gwent time. I think our deck is strong enough that if we get lucky,
Card player.
get a good hand,
Wanna
we
play?
can defeat him. But it's really going to depend on that because he is tough.
Always ready for a round.
So, Digstra. Who are we going to take out in his place? Oh, excuse me. Shelton. There we go. Okay, he is playing. Who does he play with? I don't remember. I think we'll just go with what we got. Hope we get a good hand. Ooh, we got those two guys. That's good. So we'll get rid of Vez. And Sigmund. That's good. Our dragon, what are they called? Dragon Slayers? Dragon Hunter. Penetrable fog. That's no big deal. Because we have our clear weather. Get some cards going. Ooh. Oh, interesting. So, with 2 cards, I can win. We'll start with clear weather. There we go. Clear weather. And we can even play this one. And get some more cards. Now we're really sitting pretty. Ooh. Oh ho. No, I don't want to do that actually. I don't want to do that. Because he's 14. I'd have to play quite a few cards to get that. So we'll take the round. Off to a great start. Really got a lucky hand this time. So we're gonna go strong now. I assume he will too. What is his power? Draw a card from your opponent's discard pile. That's a cool one. I should try playing. I don't think I have nearly enough Nilfgaardian cards, but They'd be fun to play with because they have a lot of stuff that deals with deception. A lot of spy cards, for example. And that one, draw from your opponent's cards. That's pretty cool. So we're still doing good. I'm a bit worried, though. A bit worried he's going to play some big stuff. Yep, he certainly is. So we're going to run him down on cards. Maybe hold off on us. Oh, boy. Okay. He's likely to win this round. Do I go for it? Do I go for it? I think so. I think so. Here's my thinking. I can put these 3 down, and that'll bring him down to 1 card, assuming he doesn't have spies. He might have spies still, so that could change the equation. But with these 3 cards, those are all pretty strong. Whittle him down to 1 card left, and then I'll have these decoys. So if things really look bad at that point, I can take out my 2 blue stripes and almost certainly win the final round. So let's go with that. Unfortunately, we don't have a racial ability, or faction ability, not racial ability. So we can't put an I can never remember if it's torrential rain or we can't put the ranged debuff on because we've already used our ability. So we're gonna get him down to 1 card. That's a good card. That's a good card. Letho of Gullet. Passed. He has no more cards to play? Whew. Well, that was lucky. All right. Okay.
Rules say the card's mine.
Aye, 'tis indeed. Cards, believe you're good enough to try your luck against Hattie. Folk laugh at him because he's young and a bit dim, but word is, he weren't afraid to beat the Baron himself.
I don't think I've already beat him yet. He's a little boy. I think he's in... Yeah, he's in mid-cups. I think we probably had to beat this guy first in order to beat Hattie. Whew. That was a lucky hand, I must say. Last time I tried to beat that guy on my last playthrough, it took several rounds to get a lucky enough hand to defeat him. There is a notice board. That's always fun. And we have a point. Up to level 9 already. Pretty pleased with how fast we're leveling. Still could use some better gear though. Not just because it looks dumb. Man needed. Can't stand another minute. Every last around has got a man save me. So if you're somewhat young and handy, able to plow a field, and don't drink overly much, and most importantly of all, in need of a wife, then come see Helanda, and we'll both find what we're looking for. Oh, it's like medieval, what do you call it? Medieval dating app, basically. Warning from the Nilfgaardians. Heart good people, Nilfgaardians paid me a visit, ordered me to tell all the village they'd hang any man caught helping the Redanian army. Well, yeah, of course they're going to say that sort of thing. Villagers never really have a choice of what side they join, do they? Here since times of King... Tried to tell them no one's seen a Redanian here since the times of King Medell, but they wouldn't hear it, so I'm hanging paper with a warning all the same. The alderman. Warning, no one breathe a word about what's happening on Fyke Island. Wag your tongue, and you'll sorely regret it. Well, we're going to go deal with that shortly. Request from Honora. Listen here, my man Johners left me at our pack of nippers, took whatever valuables he could carry and walked off. That's really sad. Without a word about where to. If your path crosses his, spit in his face for me, Honora. Will do, lady. Contract missing soldiers. Let me know that the Imperial Army is in need of a man who knows the area, hunter or scout, for example, to help us find a missing patrol. It is possible the soldiers fell prey to a monster. If the suspicion is confirmed, anyone delivering the beast's head will be paid a reward by the undersigned, addressed any and all questions to the same individual. Glory to the Emperor. Milan Noran, commander of the division stationed in Orrington. All right, new carving needed. Lightning struck the carving of the Ladies of the Wood. Once stood by the stream, burnt it to nothing. Someone's got to whittle a new one before our good guardians grow angry. Hello. Scared me. I haven't swept yet, but I will. Thanks for interrupting, though, to tell me that. God. Something's gotta. Okay. If you've got the talent, grab a chisel and go to work. The alderman. All right. Let's take a look at those notices. Oh, you can come say hi to everybody.
Yeah. Hi, guys. Who's watching?
I think there was a couple. Yeah, got a couple viewers on Twitch. That's about it.
Sorry, huffing puffing. I have asthma.
That's okay. Where's your inhaler?
In my backpack.
Yeah, why aren't you using it?
I did. I had a lot of stuff to carry upstairs.
Oh, lots of treats from your mom.
Maybe.
All right, I'll be done soon. Let's see what time it is.
Take it then. That's my hint to take a hike.
No, it's not your hint. You can stay here if you like. I was going to end at noon. And today the kids want to do a video meeting so that we can play video games together. So there's that too. Okay. Do you want to hear about an introduction to applied magic? I can tell by that look on your face that you really do. Here it is. Magic is the science of harnessing, subduing, and making use of the power of the elements. It is also an incarnation of chaos, which is why no one without proper training should ever dabble in any of its domains. Expert mages make of magic an art, but the road to virtuosity leads through years of practice, study, and hard work, and requires considerable amount of required inborn talent. Okay. Magic was implanted in our world through the conjunction of the spheres and was discovered to be a living, changeable, and controllable being shortly thereafter. The name of the first mage, the one who first discovered his talent within himself and grappled with its power, is unknown. We do know, however, that the relatively short period of time after the discovery of magic, groups began to form in which talented beings could work together in developing their abilities. The period is usually considered to be the beginning of magic as a science, and these groups, the prototypes of the magic schools. The fundamental planes from which one might draw magic power are earth, water, air, and fire. In the tome which you currently hold, each of these will have a separate chapter dedicated to it, ordered according to the level of difficulty and danger associated with the element discussed. There you go. Now you know about magic.
Cool.
Yeah, how about that? Okay, I think I've read everything else that I want to read right now. It's got some undiscovered locations. Let's see what that is. Go away, buggy. World map. Where are my new undiscovered locations? Oh, so this is Hattie of Mid-Cops. But we're going to go finally to the Haunted Island because that's what I said we were going to do today. Doesn't look like there's any undiscovered locations too near where I'm at. So here's our destination, Fyke Island. Ooh, that's a good looting spot. So we will go there after Fyke Island. But for now, we're going to get a boat. Well, the contract for the missing soldiers. Oh, okay. So we got to talk to this guy right in town. This is a high-level quest, though, so we won't be doing it for quite some time. Well, we can at least get the ball rolling. And jump. There's Milan.
What brings you here?
Saw your notice. Can anyone tell me about the monster?
How was your time with your mom?
The patrol has been lost. Somewhere along the south shore of Lake Windoma.
Did you buy some
we must know
cool
why.
stuff? You did, didn't you? Do you want to show it on camera?
What makes this witcher's work?
Some brickmakers live south of here. They call their village byways. Almost empty now. Many have run away. They speak of a monster which kills. Redanians do not patrol there. That would be foolish. And robbers do not attack Imperials. That would be even more foolish. This leaves one option. A monster.
I think I know what he's talking about. I believe it is a wraith.
You must learn what happened.
I've had the misfortune of encountering it in past run-throughs of this game.
Do this, learn
It's
well
way
what happened.
higher level than I'm at.
Reward will be proper.
All right. Should we negotiate with him? Yeah, I don't care to negotiate.
I'll see what happened to your patrol.
I probably
If
should
everything
just
is
to
a
get as much
monster
money out of the
byways.
Empire as possible, but for a few more crowns,
Good.
it's not a big deal. All right, let's take a look. Yep. I remember this. Oh, you know what? I think that one actually might be really high-level ghouls. Either way, it's outside of our range. We're going to go get this boat, and we're going to head out to the island. Okay. Let me orient the camera towards you.
Hi.
What do you got?
So, I got this beautiful planter. Have them drill a drainage hole is $5 on clearance.
Oh, nice. That's really cool.
I'm gonna put cactuses in it.
That's going to be a good one for cacti. It'll keep them nice and warm with that black color.
That's a little chip, but that's okay. I think,
You can put that towards the back.
yeah, and I can wipe them out too.
Sure.
And then here's some green petals, some greenish white.
Nice. You're gonna top dress your cacti with that.
Yes.
Very cool.
And then here's a piece difference of tops. Let me tell you guys, this has been on my wish list for a very, very long time, and I got an extremely good deal on it.
Nice.
P.S. If y'all live in Minnesota near the Stillwater area and you love plants, you should hit Rose Flare up between now and tomorrow because everything is 50%.
I don't know how well they can hear you if you're that far from the mic,
I know,
though.
I'm just really excited.
I know. Rose Floral. That's where she's got this from. That's beautiful. What is that one called?
That is a monkey tail cactus. I got for $15.
Very cool. I like its little starburst patterns and needles.
It's not going to stay that way. They're going to become long hairs and they're going to
Oh.
look like actual monkey tails.
Oh wow,
He's
that's really
not.
exciting.
He's-
I'm surprised you didn't get like a Cebu Blue or anything, or any of the other ones you've been talking about.
No, I have impulse control.
Good for you. Were they on? Did they have good deals for those ones though?
Everything was great, but we're on a budget.
We are on a budget. Yeah,
I
we're
almost
trying
got
to
a
save.
ranunculus planter.
Trying to
bug.
save so we can get a down payment for a house eventually someday, and also just have some savings for when stuff comes up.
Yeah.
As adults are supposed to, but
Maybe would have been $5. Almost
ranunculus
got
bulbs.
one.
A bowl of ranunculus.
I almost got one because it's gonna be $5, but then I saw
Yeah.
that planter and I was like, project.
Yeah.
'Cause
Well,
I'm
and
in spring
ranunculus,
break.
they only last so long too.
They're so pretty.
They're very pretty, but it'd be nice if. About.
Thanks for letting the 5-year-old in me have show and tell.
You're welcome. I'm
Appreciate
sure
it.
everyone appreciated it.
Yeah, I'm sure they're all like, yeah.
Like, whoa, plants.
Definitely not. What's this really giant nerd? Oh, it's having flowers. Are you having a baby?
Oh my god.
Oh boy, buddy. Welcome to your new house. Oh, I'm your mommy. Bye.
Bye. Love you. He's way over there. Okay. What is Defenders of the Faith? Oh, it's doing damage. Tower of Mice. That's what we're trying to do. All right, so we got our boat. Not cool that they just let you take a boat out. No money or anything. Just also cool if we don't run it aground immediately. Oh, some blood moss. Oh well. All right.
Geralt, can you hear me? How goes it? Where are you?
Almost there.
Splendid. I shall contact you again soon.
This is our medieval cell phone that we're using.
This Xenovox. Can I contact you with it, or is it one way?
Oh. Heard some screaming.
One way only, I'm afraid. You'll have to trust my feminine intuition.
Oh yeah, fast travel with all the anchors. Got it.
You what?
My feminine intuition.
So we have some rot fiends. We'll go take care of them. Fike Isle. Can we get up? Can we get up? Let's get up. Up. Get up, Geralt. There we go. Gee, bus. We're on Quen. Okay. As soon as we hit that dry land, we can use our Quen. This place is crawling with the monsters. So we're going to do something about that. Oh, come on. Hit back. Hit back. And jump out of the way of the exploding rod fiend.
Geralt, are you on the Isle yet? Does the Xenovox work? Can you
Does
hear me?
indeed. Who is yelling? Where are those voices coming from?
What? I can't hear.
Oh, I think you can hear.
Broke already. Sheesh. Short-lived this magic.
What did you say? There's some interference. You must be very careful.
Damn it.
Get out of the way there. I should use that black blood potion. And all these necrophages. Probably be a good idea. Let's do that. Potions. Potions. There's the potions. We want some necrophage oil for one thing. And we want our black blood. Where was that? This one? Nope. Tawny. Blizzard. Ah. There we go. So I think we got to use, I think those are probably the cries of ghosts. We got to use our magic lamp to figure out what's going on. Alright, it's not letting me loot that for some reason. We'll continue on. Come on, that's... There we go. Oop. Continuing on. So we can use the magic lamp to find ghosts. Why are they all running away? Come on, ghoulies. Come on now. What is that burning noise? Oh, still more. Knuckles going crazy.
Ugly bastard.
Oh, it's that thing. Can we... Come on. Why are we punching? Finally. Go loot all this stuff. I don't think I'll drag this quest out by looking around the island too much. So I do want to get it finished by the end of the stream here. We'll go by this cloud of nasty bugs. There we go. See what we get in this little chest here. That's right, we gotta switch to our lamp. We'll head straight to the tower though, because that's where the important stuff is. And if you go explore the island, you basically use your lamp and you see some ghosts interacting with each other. The mystery unravels a little bit more slowly. Get a little more backstory to it. And we hit them with... There we go. Oh, it's a water hag. Goody. Oh, jeez. I dodged, but that's fine. That's the end of the water hag. All kinds of nasty creatures on this island. I think we still get most of the story just by going straight to the tower, more or less. We will definitely loot though too. ABL, always be looting. Hey guys. Magic battle axe. Ooh. Not just any battle axe. Let's head to the tower. Oh.
Wonder what led them here. Hunger or greed.
So we have a dead peasant outside. I think we'll get the story as we go through it though, so I won't spoil it. Nothing to loot. Aww. Oh my god, Geralt, it's a bottle. You could step over it. Here we are, finally, the haunted tower. Some stuff to examine.
Place is full of rats. As many dead as alive. Think they're feeding on...
Feeding on...
Geralt, stop. You needn't be so detailed.
Let's try Kira's lamp.
That's not the lamp. Why did you do that?
Peasants didn't come here to ask nicely.
I like the lamp effect. It is very eerie. It's green glow.
Where's that noble?
Ah, here's a ghost. So now we get bits and pieces of the story. Ooh, a glyph.
Where's that noble?
Okay.
Where's that noble?
What? Why? He keeps almost playing it.
Where's that noble? Lying here, quiet as a mouse, head split open like a rotted pumpkin.
So the noble got killed. These are people that are probably just coming to loot. Although they left a lot of good stuff behind already.
More like a peasant now, sloshing around in his own blood and shite. Be nothing noble about him.
Ooh. Okay.
Too quick a death they gave him. Should have been made to suffer. He's not the end of it. Sons can suffer for him, and the daughter. To the top!
Ah, some of these are the original peasants then. So somehow he'd already been killed by the time the peasant uprising got here. Interesting.
Blood. Many must have died here.
Probably a fair assumption. Indifference. I wonder if this goes to the basement. Yep, I don't think we need to go to the basement yet, but we will eventually. This goes to the outside. It's locked. Or did we miss something to loot? Or is that the exit? Oh, it's just the exit. All right. We are good to go. Heading up those stairs. So something drove.
Start, Annabelle. Back to your craft. Always bending my ear about fool peasants. I'll not hear of them again.
Oh, a nice guy.
That simpleton turned your head, but one Graham hardly makes the rest courtly, one and all.
Okay.
Don't start, Annabelle. Back to your craft. Always bending my ear about fool peasants. I'll not hear of them again.
Annabelle, huh? Get anything more from that exchange?
That simpleton turned your head, but one Graham hardly makes the rest courtly, one and all.
Ooh. Hands getting tired. All this Witcher sensing.
My lord, peasants! They're through the door in the tower.
Alrighty. Let us continue. Looting as we go, of course. Can't come to any nobleman's house without taking advantage of that. Looks like whenever we see bones, we can find a story about it. Usually. Not in this case, though. Oh, well. I guess he didn't have a story to tell. Just died a quick, simple death, and that's it. No unfinished business for him. Ooh. Hello? Oh. Whoa. Disappeared. That ghost seems different, though, huh? Not attached to any spot. More to loot, though. More to loot. Oh.
Gold! Piles of it! Oh, won't do the dead any good now, will it?
Then something happened to him. There's his body. So he's more recent. He's not yet skeletal.
Strange it's still here. The noble died a time ago.
So I think the story is this noble fled to the island. Or I guess this is just his home base.
Who's that?
But he
Show yourself.
holed himself up here.
There.
And just let his peasants, his serfs, fend for themselves against the various armies and famine and whatnot. And there he lies. Although somehow he's been flipped over, but we'll just chalk that up to not careful placement by the developers. Ooh. Oh. Hello. Ooh. Knight's gauntlets, huh? Let's see if that's any good. All right. Now, not as good. Not as good at all. I don't think so. Yeah. -4 armor. What do we got here? Oh, wow. I don't think we'll be using the battle axe, though. Yeah, it's above our level anyway. Oh, well. All right. More lootables. We'll do that alchemy stuff later. So we can probably get that enhanced Devil's Puffball. I do like this long food effect. It really does heal you up better than anything else. Okay, so yeah, this one, completely different sort of ghost. Tied to the spot. I don't want to fall. Gotta be a little careful. Beds next to a precipice. That's fine. That's fine. Is that all we can do on this level? It appears so. Just hopefully you're not a sleepwalker if you're sleeping next to a drop like that. What have we up here? Ooh. Paintings moving on their own. Madness.
Where are you? Have you got to the laboratory at the top of the tower yet?
I'm working on it.
I'm at the top. Nothing here that looks like a laboratory.
Can we examine this, please?
Then you've not reached the...
Someone dragged something across the floor.
Aha.
Or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly.
A mystery. Could it be this? Probably. Let's see if there's anything to loot over here first. Whoa. What have we here? A lever. Or a lever. See what that does. Absolutely nothing. Grand. What did that do? Weird. Guess we'll try this one. Okay. Am I doing it in the wrong combination? What's happening? What is happening? Well, that sounded like something open there. Must have just been the wrong combination. Secret door. All right, up we go. Oh, sounds like a lab. I hear some bubbling.
Looks like a laboratory. Pretty well equipped, too.
All right. Should be able to read those notes in a second here. There we go. Mage Alexander's Log, Part 2. Day 346. I never did like rats, not because of their obscene tales, but rather on account of their lively, disturbing intelligence. They're always listening when a man believes he is talking only to himself, and what's worse, they seem to understand. A few days ago, I caught myself talking to one of them, a particularly large black male with a torn-off ear. At first, I was overcome by panic. Was this a first manifestation of the illness? Of course, this was impossible, for I had fortified my immunity with powerful spells. Upon further consideration, I concluded it was an altogether natural reflex. One of even the most learned among us find hard to restrain. We mages like to be listened to. Okay. Hold on. I placed the black rat in a separate cage. This time will come. The time will come for it to play a part in the test. Meanwhile, it can keep me company and observe. I've noticed that it looks with great consideration at the cages of its infected brethren, particularly those of the last stages of illness. Fascinating. Speaking of company, I have none besides the black rat and cannot hope for better. Vizard avoids the laboratory and has expressed his desire for his daughter to steer clear of me as well. At first, I thought he feared a moral scandal, which would be risible in the extreme. But he explained the true reason in due course. It seems Annabelle has always possessed a fragile psychic condition. Observing the ill might throw her into foul humors. The peasants taking part in the study have stopped speaking to me. I don't know what they believe this little act of defiance will serve, it does me no harm. They made for lousy conversation partners. There remains, of course, the woman, but as for her, I'll try to limit my contact. Day 362, my black rat has died. Today I found him curled up in his cage. I suspect he maybe had become infected on accident, but during an autopsy, I did not uncover any signs of illness. He was also perfectly well fed. Strange, from a medical point of view, his death remains unexplained, something which I must admit irritates me, the scholar in me. But as mentioned previously, I'm not particularly fond of rats. And that's it for that one. Basilisk decoction. All right. And he's got some test subjects in containers, as one does.
Experimenting on humans. Never would have gotten away with it if the Conclave were still in charge.
But he did get away with it. Those meddling kids were nowhere to be found. Let's see what we got here. Well then. That was ominous.
Why did you leave? You claimed to love me. I'm cold. Why has no one come for me? I cannot leave this place. I see no way out. Who are you? Do you seek to hurt me as well?
Don't be afraid. I want to lift the curse that grips this island. Your turn to tell me who you are. The other ghosts, they couldn't see me.
I'm special. Always was. The rare beauty. The Lord's daughter. These lands, as far as the eye can see, were ours. My family and I, we hid in the Major's Tower to await the war's end, the end of hard times. It was
Hard
meant to be
times.
forever.
Hard times if you can hold yourself up with enough food to last through an entire war, well, everyone else pays the penalty. Let's find out more about this mage.
Mage who lived here. Who was he?
Alexander? I hardly knew him. He spent most of his time locked away in this tower. He's dead too, you know. They're all dead. Mountains of corpses, yet I stand here alone, all alone. They've all abandoned me. Even he who promised me everlasting love. You will abandon me as well.
If I can lift the curse, you yourself will be free to leave. Tell me what happened here. Peasants sailed to the island to ask for food. Is that true?
No. They came to rob and kill. They thought us rich, believed we'd stowed ourselves away here to laugh at their misery.
I mean, you kind of did. Maybe you weren't outright laughing, but you certainly didn't care about their plight.
Yet we had little food as well. Too little to share with those who came.
Oh, that's what rich people always say.
They slaughtered everyone. I heard my father cry out, but the mage told me not to reveal myself or let anyone in. He gave me a potion. If I was discovered, I was to drink it. He said everything would be all right.
Poison?
kind of potion was it? Remember its smell? What it looked like?
I remember only that I feared to drink it.
Didn't trust the mage?
In the village, they claimed he meddled in disease. Not curing it, but causing it. They said he lured rats into the tower, infected them with the Catriona.
I think the Catriona was like their version of Black Plague.
Only rumors, surely, but I was afraid. So horribly afraid. And then I heard him. My beloved Graham. He called to me. I opened the door for him, but others rushed in. They lunged at me and...
Your beloved failed to save you. Why?
There were too many. Leave her be, he shouted. He grabbed at them, tried to stop them. They just laughed.
Did they hurt you?
They gripped my arms, tore at my dress. I managed to free myself and drink the potion, and then... nothing.
Poisoned. That how you died?
No, for I later awoke. I was alone, it was dark. Only there were rats. Everywhere. Dozens. Hundreds. And I...
Oof.
couldn't move.
That sounds like a really horrible way to go.
Sleeping potion. Effects hadn't worn off yet. You were paralyzed.
They were everywhere. All over me like insects. My face, my hands. I felt them rip open my skin, then crawl into my stomach. They tore me apart, and I could not even scream. Have I not suffered enough? Why can't I leave this place?
Can you talk to the island's other specters?
No, I'm alone here. The others, they flee when they see me. I know not why. You do not fear me, do you?
No. Used to dealing with ghosts. Though, gotta admit, there's something about you. You're different.
That's for sure.
You weren't the last to die on this island. Found a fresh corpse in the tower.
The island's a dangerous place. Folk should not venture here. I too wish to leave.
The dead man looked like a monster had attacked him recently. The tower home to anything else?
How am I to know? There's lots of wraiths here. I hear them whispering every night.
It's probably all those other wraiths. The ones that just are in an endless time loop.
Not talking about ghosts. A monster who hunts here. You must have noticed something.
I don't know. I've noticed naught. Why do you ask? Why must you press me so? You're to be my savior, not my tormentor.
How can I help you?
A curse born of hatred binds me to this place. Only love's power can hope to lift it, but who could love a wraith?
And your beloved, He dead too?
Graham? No, he lives. I would know if he died. But he fled and abandoned me. Left me here all alone.
Maybe you could strip the curse of its power by forgiving him. You might cleanse the Isle. Your beloved, who is he? A noble son?
No, a poor fisherman. My father objected, strongly. He did not see us together. I miss him so. Each night I walk to the island shore to gaze upon the village. Does he remember me still?
Said before you can't leave the tower.
Interesting.
Did I? You must have misheard.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't know anymore. It's all a nightmare to me.
Mm-hmm. I don't think we should trust her.
As I see it, you're the curse's focus. The other ghosts on the island, their auras aren't nearly as strong as yours. My medallion started pulsating as soon as we started talking.
I don't know what you mean, but you do seem to know some things. You could be right. My fate is tied to the Isle, I feel that. Perhaps because I am heiress of these lands.
Mm-hmm.
It could be your blood ties to the land, the base of the curse, that is. If so, forgiving Graham, laying your resentment to rest should lift it.
I loved him. I'm prepared to forgive him. But I must know that he regrets what he did. Take my bones to him. He must bury them. This will be our farewell. Will you speak to him? Will you do this for me?
Not so sure I trust you.
Really sad story, but something's not right. Got a feeling.
What is it?
You're not telling me everything. You know the island's dangerous, but refuse to tell me about the monster that lives here.
Just maybe it's you.
There is no monster.
I think you're lying. Question is, why? To protect the beast? Or is it that...
Stop! I will not hear this!
I can't help you. Taking anything off this cursed island, from any cursed place, just too dangerous.
Definitely.
And a dead woman's bones, that's asking for trouble.
They said witches are heartless beasts. Will you bring Graham here then? I so long to say goodbye.
Hate to bring a guy into this when it might be his death, but...
You never wished to help me, and here I have someone would finally take pity on me. Stupid woman that I am.
There we have it. Her true form. Where is she going? Oh, come on. Let's run, Geralt. Come on. Down to the basement. Pesta.
Cannot kill me. You know this.
I think I can. Where'd it go? Whoa, 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 whoa.
What was that? It sounded for a moment like you joined the race yourself.
What?
Had to fight a pesta.
A pester? And did you learn how to lift the curse before you lunged at her, sword in hand?
Yeah, we talked a bit. Looks like I need to get her beloved to the island. Fisherman named Graham.
I know the man. He lives in Origin, village on the lakeshore. Find him immediately. We're close to unraveling this. I can feel it.
I'm gonna do a little bit of looting first.
Rich folk. Doubt I'll ever understand them. Rich.
Ah, jeez.
Rich folk. Doubt I'll ever understand them. Keeping rats in cages like rabbits.
Let him out, maybe? Like to die of hunger if we leave him there.
I'd sooner burn the vermin. Releasing him's not like to bring no good.
Probably not.
Imagine the harm they'd do if they swam back to the village.
Swam? Rats? How do you figure they'd do that?
Because they can swim.
You needn't fret for him. Clever little bastards. Clever than you.
They seem sluggish to you. Got the mange, maybe? Oh, and that stench!
Interesting. Gotta be something to loot down here. There we go. Water from a plague-infested island. What could go wrong? Come on. I guess that's it for the basement. A little disappointing, but what can you do? All right, let's try going way up because we didn't see the top of the tower. Oh, I wish it would let me run. Where are we at here? Let's see what we can find out here. Nothing. Fun. Oh, wait, there's something. Nothing real important, though. Don't know why it's not letting me run. Maybe it's because I got my lamp out. Yep, it is. So we'll head all the way back up to the top of the tower. Whoop, 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 whoop. Because there was more to loot up here, too. Good stuff. Nothing up here? Gotta be something up here. Very dark. Ooh, spinning all around. What am I missing? That's the way back down. Has to be more up here then.
Kept in there until the end.
Hmm.
What a shitty way to die.
Indeed it is. Is there a way to get up there? There might be more stuff up there. Though I'm not really seeing much of anything. Nothing's glowing or anything, so. Oh well. Something tells me I shouldn't jump from up here, but there might be things. Oh, aha. Be real careful, but we'll go get that chest. Anything around here? Guess not. And nothing down there. Okay. We'll head back in. Then we'll finish up this quest. 1 second. Whoop. Is this the front door or is this the locked door? Oh, no, that's the basement. So neither. There's the way out. Not here. It wasn't the basement. Yep, I was mistaken. Okay. So now we gotta go find this dude. And bring him maybe to his death. Ooh, let's not go that way. I'm afraid dust. I have no idea what that's even for. But let's go find our boat once more. We can figure out how to get past these palisades. We don't get hung up on the trees. That's right, it was over by this guardhouse here. I think we can probably fast travel there, huh? Indeed we can. Well, that makes things a little easier.
I asked her, how do I get my lush to use his head? Ow!
Maybe I should send me man to the creek and catch something.
Ed see you're a man well travelled, so tell me, which I now strive to do.
Said a hag to a hag. Now here's a stone. I'll shove a rape for it to come. Gonna kill the monsters. All of them.
Graham, let me in. Told you I don't want to see no one.
Jump, Geralt. Oh my god. Oh, pff. Let's do a somersault, Geralt. That's really impressive.
I want to talk.
You're deaf, damn it! I told you. Who are you?
I'm a witcher.
What of it? Why should I care?
I've been to the island. I know what happened there.
What do you want of me?
Want to talk to you about Annabelle.
Annabelle? What can you know about her?
Annabelle?
I met her. Talked to her.
Annabelle's dead. Drank poison. And I couldn't save her.
Did you love her?
Something mad. Loved her so deep I believed we'd come through, believed we'd be together. Of course, it was not to her father's liking. His daughter and a plain lout.
What happened on Fyke Isle? You gotta tell me.
'Twere Millie, Finch and Faulkner. They rallied the men, all roughs, to go to the Isle, take back what was ours from the noble. They knew I was known at the tower, that the Lord's servants would open the gate for me since I sold them fish.
They forced you to go with them?
No, I saw my chance in it. For Annabelle and me to flee. But it all spun in a chaos. Our boys from the village, they started killing everyone. Annabelle, they wanted to rape. Twas then she drank the poison. Mage must have gave it her. I ran out the tower hollering that I wanted to die, cursing them all to hell. Don't force me to speak of it. No more, please.
Let's get to it.
It wasn't poison. Annabelle drank a strong sleeping potion. Mage wanted to protect her, make it look like she was dead. Convinced everyone.
But that means... is she... You said you spoke to her?
Spoke to a ghost. By the time she awoke, Tower was full of cold corpses. And rats. She was warm meat. Rats ate her alive.
Could have been a little more tender with that, but hey, Geralt's a straight shooting sort of feller.
She was alive the whole time, but... Can't be. She was cold all through like a corpse. I shook her, begged her, open your eyes. I never thought...
Annabelle needs you. You can help her.
She's still there. In the tower. Can I see her?
Yeah. One thing you should know, though. In death, Annabelle turned into a pesta.
A pester? What's that?
More than a restless ghost. A plague maiden. A powerful wraith filled with grief and hatred that drive her. Give her the power to sow disease and death.
She suffers. How am I to help her? Gods know I'm willing.
A curse has imprisoned Annabelle and the other spirits on the island. Love can shatter its power, free her and them.
Just as in the legends.
If you know the legends, you know one kiss is enough to break an evil spell. On one condition. That it's a kiss from someone whose love is true.
I told you. I said I love her with all my heart. Take me to her, please.
It's dangerous. There are risks involved. Understand that, don't you?
Of course. I'm no coward. I'll not run this time.
Let's go.
Nothing. Let's go.
I'm ready.
Let's go to the tower.
Now we'll see just how far love can go. If it can really conquer all. Whoa, holy Jeebus.
I've waited long enough for revenge. And now he comes to us on his own.
Ah. Jasper.
Last I came through here, I still hoped Annabelle and me would... It weren't impossible. We could have been together, and now... She's dead. And it's my fault. If only I'd been able to protect her.
Can't change the past, but you can still help Annabelle to move on, to rest in peace.
Looks like we gotta keep going up.
It's terrifying here. It's too quiet.
It's quiet because everyone's dead.
Chop, speed up. Let's get this over with.
I remember the screams. Inhuman they were. Now it's silent. They're dead.
Yep.
All dead.
Yep, he is a quick one, that Graham.
You
have not forgotten. You've returned for me.
Is that...
Don't you recognize me? It's me, Annabelle. The one you
Lovely.
abandoned, remember?
I was sure you was dead. If I'd known otherwise, I should never have left you. I'd do anything for you. I would. You know that well. Believe me, I beg you.
Prove it.
I'd be a little hesitant too. Gotta admit. Oh. Kiss what? He doesn't even have lips. Garrett's like, I'm not watching this. And he pays for it with his life. Poor guy.
At last.
The curse is lifted, and Graham and Annabelle are reunited.
Right. So that's the end of that. Now I guess we gotta go talk to Kira. So we'll get to our fast travel point, and then next time we'll continue on. Almost done with this Kira quest chain. Got just a couple more things to do for her, and then we'll be done. And we're gonna try and get the best ending for Kira, because there are different ways that they can play out. And first time I went through this game, it did not work out well. We'll just put it that way. Had to reset, go back to an old save point. Ugh. Getting all wobbly with the camera, sorry. So we're gonna do our best to play things carefully. Which way are we going? I'm going this way. But how about that? We lifted an entire curse on a whole island. Island full of pestilence. So hopefully that means the plague doesn't break out and kill everyone anyway, but I don't know for sure. There are other ways you can play that too. Like you can just trust that Plague Maiden. Let's go to mid-cops because we got to play that guy in Gwent anyway. If you trust that Plague Maiden and you take her bones off the island, it unleashes the plague on everybody. On absolutely everybody. And so you're responsible not only for not lifting the curse, but for unleashing a horrible plague on everybody. Which, I mean, of course that would really affect those armies, especially living in such close quarters, probably decimate both Imperial armies, but I can guarantee you that the peasants themselves will be the ones that suffer the most. So if you look at the plague like you would sanctions, even though you're trying to target a powerful enemy, and it may have results, people that always suffer are the ones that have the least ability to withstand any sort of shock to the system. So for that reason, perhaps not the best tool. All right, but that's going to do it for today. We'll make sure to save the game. My buttons are ever going to feel like working. And we'll go to our empty save slot. And that will be it for today. Thank you all so much for joining me. I do appreciate it. It's always a fun time. I like playing that game. And we'll have a lot more to explore next time. Let's see who's on. We got a couple people watching, so maybe we'll raid. Let's see if there's any low view count people on who could use a little boost. Rev Black Network. That's... Lee Camp is on. I do tend to like Lee Camp. I gotta say. So Revolutionary Blackout Live. Revolutionary Black Network, that is who we'll raid into. So there's them. Go check them out on your own time if you're not going to come with the raid. Otherwise, we'll start the raid presently. See you all Sunday. I think I'll be joined by Dan Platt again of the Three Left Show. And what are we going to be doing? We're going to be looking into a handbook for organizing that he's found. So that should be a good time. Learn about leftist organizing. All right, thank you all. See you next time.